Today is spent mostly on design, some fabrication, but mostly design. Here's a firebox for the Hudson. So one of my old ones. I've been going over it and tuning it up, making it better. Here's another one that I had. This is an earlier model that has a little more detail, different shape, but I'm getting them both ready for Hudson's and going to send them out for test. I also worked on the puff and chuff assembly, and I've created a modification to this bracket that holds the trigger for the puff and brake, and I've added another switch assembly area over here for the chuff sound. So I'm going to be setting two switches on this bracket and straddling the gear, and I think that's going to come out just fine. There's the new one that's in there, and this is the old one that I've modified, and it works well as well. So if you would like the detail and you want to use that, you can. If you want to create your own, you can, and they're both modified to accept the LED lighting for the firebox. And then this thing I haven't printed. I don't know if I want to risk printing it without getting permission or waiting until tomorrow, but I modified this one as best I could. It doesn't fit exactly right, but this will be the idea. We'll have two of these switches straddling the gear, so two lobes or four, it doesn't matter. Both switches will trigger on the opposite lobe. One will give a puff and one will give the chuff, and there you go. That's what we're going to do. And this piece here has more meat. It's going to be longer. As you can see, we had the room. I took the smoke off because I didn't want to have to keep bending this. I bent one too much and the damn chip leads broke off from getting so much work. So I just one screw, two screws worst case. I take it off, get it out of the way. I'm going to set all this up. The new one, I've got slots here for better adjustment. I've got this longer so it comes out to the end, and of course the front end is longer so that there's more meat back here to handle this extra switch, which I couldn't get away from. I tried all kinds of different methods of getting this switch to do three things. It can do two quite well, but it just can't do third, and it's just the way it is. The soundboards, when I'm done, the soundboards are going to fit. I've got the other 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters. I found it. I can tighten things up. I also looked at the design, seeing where I could tighten those up. The chips are coming. I've ordered the through-hole chips, and they're smaller. One of the surface mount is simply diode, so it's real piece of cake. So this device, as you see it here, can be compressed. I think it'd be move them up double row more or less, and move things down another 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? And I'll put these two on the same row as these two, and they'll be stacked closer. And then the leads that I have to print will be less and all that. But this piece is working, this piece is working, this piece is working. So I just need to get about 6 millimeters in there, and I'm golden. And I better watch. I'm going to lose my springs. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I better go. I've already had the call, and I've said, yeah, I'm coming. And bring up some yogurt. We're running low on yogurt. Oh, okay. So orders from headquarters, right? I've been working on my administration stuff. I give myself, at the end of the day, I write a summary. At the beginning of the day, I have a to-do. I followed the to-do, and I've got these. I put the shim in the motor. It runs a lot smoother. I made 2 of these 3 modified fan blades, and I've got this adapter. I'm working on the second switch right here. Talked about it, second switch. So it looks like we're going to be able to get that. Oh, and I modified the adapter to hold everything else. So it looks like I got my to-do list pretty up to date, plus the 2 fireboxes. So hey, we're cooking. It's just nothing on the track to see, but hang on. Tomorrow's another day. Saturday. The market has taken off over 600 points. Thank God. We've been asleep for like a year now, and I'm really looking for it. All right. Later, gang. Bye.